Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon. Welcome. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you stopped by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're interested. I do upload beauty, lifestyle, cleaning videos, some grocery hauls, stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, definitely hit subscribe on your way out. Today is about a week late, but better late than never. I'm filming my March favorites. Just with Easter being right at the end of the month, that kind of messed up my schedule. And I just all of a sudden realized we're in April. Like, oh my gosh. And it's very confusing because here in Kansas City, it is still snowing. It is April 8th and it is snowing today. So you can see why I would be confused. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I did compile some of my favorites from March, and I have kind of an array of items. I think I have a food item, I have a book, I have clothing, I have beauty, so let's go ahead and get started. First up is something I mentioned in my haul update video from February, and that is the Sonia Kashuk Quick Clean Dry Brush Spray. I really love this. I really don't know how much I have left in here since it's an aerosol can. I can't tell what's left in here, but it's still going strong so far in this mini version. I'm definitely going to pick up the full size when there's nothing left in here. This is wonderful. If you want to know more about it, I'll link my video down below, the review update from that haul where you can see it actually in use, because it's wonderful. It's the best brush cleaner, like spot cleaner I've ever used. It's great. I use it every day. Love it. Pick it up. You won't be sorry. Okay, next is a foundation, and it is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. Mine is in Ivory, shade 705. I really like this. I initially picked this up when it first came out and everyone was talking about it, and I really wanted to try it, but they didn't have my shade. So I ended up buying a shade darker, so when I wore it, it just looked crazy. It was that whole, line of demarcation. Didn't look good. Even if I blended it down my neck, I just looked way too tan. It didn't work for me. And I was in Target one day and they had the lighter shade. I believe this is the lightest shade. If there's a lighter one, let me know because I probably need it also. But I love this. It applies beautifully. I prefer it with a beauty sponge. Looks so pretty on the skin. Really loving this. If you haven't tried it, definitely do. It does say it's a lightweight full coverage makeup, and I would agree with that. And it says it also hydrates and includes a complex of SPF 20, vitamins, and an antioxidant, and it's oil free. I really like this. It does definitely give full coverage. It doesn't feel too heavy, doesn't look cakey. It is more of a dewy look, so if you want a matte look, this is not for you, but especially going into summer months, this is gonna be great. I love this. Okay, next is a nail polish, and I actually have 4 to show you, but it's all the same line, and that is the Hansen Insta-Dry. Now this brand has been out, Sally Hansen, of course, has been out forever, but this actual style of bottle has been out for a very long time, years and years, but they recently reformulated, dropping them everywhere, recently reformulated, and it is perfection. Let me tell you, let's see. The first one that I tried was this kind of green color, and it is in Time is Money 523. It's a really pretty kind of, I feel like some people would say mint green, but it's really not. It's more like a seafoam green, but really pretty. So gorgeous. Love this. It lasted a week with no top coat and absolutely no chips. I am not kidding you. I wish I had it on today, but, and this isn't a March favorite, it's gonna be an April favorite, but I actually got engaged last night. So that's really exciting. I can do another video on that if you wanna know more about that. But I had to repaint my nails. Like I got home and I was like, my nails, they need repainted. I had to paint them red, so I had to take it off, but I was initially wearing this when it happened, this really pretty pink, and it is in Watermelon Whiz, and it's gorgeous, like just your standard bright pink. Really love this. I also picked up, once I discovered I loved this so much, I knew I had to get more colors. And I also found Seize the Gray. I haven't tried this one yet, but I'm really interested to do so. I love this trend of the lighter pastel colors on nails, but I haven't been able to find a shade that really works on my skin tone. So I'm hoping that this will go well since this did. Like, it kind of reminds me of this except it is a little bit lighter. So excited to try that. And when I picked up the pink one, they also did have the top coat, so I went ahead and picked that up because I thought if it lasts that good by itself, it's going to last even better with this. And it does. It's perfect. I think they're $3 or $4 at Target. Definitely pick them up. So worth it. I wish they had more shades. They do have quite a bit. I just wish they had a little bit more to choose from. But they also have shimmers. They have just like the cream. So definitely check these out if you haven't. It is by far my very new favorite nail polish formula. It lasted so long. Like I said, a whole week without a top coat and no chips. I'm not kidding you. And I'm not easy on my hands. I cleaned through that. I mean, I type every day. I'm on my computer all day at work. Cooked, cleaned, all that jazz, and they lasted. So these are fantastic. I highly, highly, highly recommend. If you get anything out of this video, go get these nail polishes. They're amazing. I have two more makeup favorites, so I'll get through those really quick. This one is from Catrice. It is the Liquid Metal Eyeshadow. I'm actually wearing it under my eyeshadow today. It's just really pretty. I'll do a quick swatch for you here. I don't have a lot by Catrice, but I randomly found these on a display in Ulta a while back, and I'd kind of just forgotten it. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. It's just that really pretty champagne-y pink. I apply it to the back of my hand like this and then dab it on my eyelid and then put whatever eyeshadow I'm putting on over it. This was the shimmery pink eyeshadow from the Dolly's Wild Side palette, the Buxom palette that I love, and I've talked about that before. So if you're curious, that's what I used today. I just put this on as a base just to intensify it even more. And I love it. It's wonderful. Doesn't crease, doesn't smudge, dries down quick. So definitely check these out if you haven't. I really, 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 really like them. Last beauty fave is a new lip pencil from Collab. You can buy this brand at Sally Beauty. I went one day and just went crazy, bought a ton of stuff. I can do a whole review on that line if you're interested. I didn't buy the whole line, but I did buy a lot. I mean, like $100 worth of stuff. Some of it's going to go back, but I wanted to do a video on it first. But this was definitely a favorite, and I didn't want to wait to tell you guys about it. It is their lip pencil, and this one is in Petal Pusher. I really like this. It's very creamy. This is like my perfect, that is my perfect shade for a lip liner. It is definitely my lips, but better. Works so beautifully under other lipsticks. I actually put this on, and when I line my lips, I like fill in all my lips. I don't just line them, I fill them in all over, because if my lipstick fades, I want there to be some sort of even base color. So that's why I do that. And I actually forgot to put on my lipstick on top of it, and I went to work with just this on, and I figured, oh, I'll just put lip gloss on when I get to work. And I'm not kidding, before I even sat down in my chair, someone said, I love that lip color, what is that? It was this. It looked so beautiful. Definitely recommend these. I'm really curious to try more colors since I love this one so much. But again, that is in Petal Pusher, and you can see it there. It's just a really pretty, like, rosy color. Definitely a Your Lips But Better color. I do have a perfume that I have been loving this month. I have been reaching for this one right here. I believe this is Bright Crystal. I always forget who it's by. It's some designer. It's called Bright Crystal. I'll link it. I'll have it pop up on the screen or whatever, but this is really nice. I just have it in a roller ball. I'm halfway through, as you can see. I've had this for, I think, a year or so, but it's definitely fresh and springy. Not sure what the notes are because I don't have, like, the box or anything, but it's just a very light and fresh scent, and so that's what I've been going for. Even though it's dreary and snowy outside, I want to smell like spring, and this does it for me. Okay, we're gonna keep on with the beauty and then go into the random. This is more of like a skincare item. It is the Aveeno Naturals Creamy Moisturizing Oil with oat, sesame, and sweet almond oils. I really like this. No surprise to you here, it was a recommendation from Jessica Braun. She said that she really liked it and her husband liked it as well because it would soak in quickly and not leave your hands feeling oily, and I absolutely hate that. So when I ran out of my lotion, I made sure to pick this up. And I do really like it. It definitely smells like almonds. It says it has almond oils, and it definitely does. Like, it smells like if you were to bake something with almond extract, that's exactly what it smells like. So if you like that, you're gonna love this, and it does leave my hands feeling so soft and smooth. I really, really like it. I use it every single night before bed. Stays on my bedside table, and it's great. I'll probably repurchase it. I'm really loving Aveeno products lately. Definitely, definitely loving it. Okay, next we are going to go on with the food. Three Musketeers. Minis to be exact. I am currently doing Weight Watchers. If you've seen in my other videos, you'll know I've done a couple grocery hauls on that. I recently, well, about a month. I've been doing it about a month now. I just weighed in today and it was my 5th weigh-in. I'm doing Weight Watchers Freestyle. And these I fell in love with because it's 1 point for just this little thing. And I am definitely more of that savory type of person. I want to eat the French fries, the cheeseburgers, the nachos. Like, give me all the carbs. I want them all. Give them to me now. Chocolate, I crave, but I can control myself. So that's why I love these, because I can have, they're 1 point each for these little minis. And so I can just have one, like at the end of my lunch or before bed or something, and not feel guilty about it. It's 1 point. I can always spare 1 point. And so I've just really been liking these. I feel like Three Musketeers are kind of underrated. Let me know if you like them. They were always the one, you know, when you buy a variety pack of candy, this was always the one that I would skip over. Like, everyone picks through it. No one wants to eat them. This and Milky Way, you know, everyone wants the Snickers and the Twix. But these, of course, have less calories because they're that whipped, like, marshmallow. So I've been loving these for just a quick chocolatey snack if I need something quick. And let me tell you, I can make this bad boy last. I will take the tiniest of mouse bites and make this thing last, because when I'm eating a point, I want to make that point count. So that's why I've been loving these. Okay, I did finish a book in March. It was my New Year's resolution to read 2 books a month. That hasn't happened. I failed miserably. So I'm trying to catch up now. I did finish 1 book in March, and it is called Pet Friendly. This was by Sue Pettick, and I think that's how you say her name. Well, you can see it here. You could check out that book if you want. When I read a book, I want it to be an easy read, basically like watching a Hallmark movie, but in a book. That's just what I gravitate towards too, and that's what this was. It was just kind of like a cheesy book about the 2 people met when they were kids, you know, of course, went on their separate ways, didn't write letters to one another, and then reconnected later in adulthood because of a runaway dog. So it was definitely very cute. Like I said, easy read, didn't take me long. But it's definitely overdue to the library now. I probably owe $1 on this thing. But I wanted to show it in my favorites videos, so that's why I stuck it around. So I'm going to be making a trip to the library tomorrow to return this, because I feel terrible for it being overdue. I just do. I have that guilty conscience. Okay, next is a clothing item, and then I have a pair of shoes, and then I'm done. So sorry for keeping you so long. Thanks for bearing with me. This is a pair of pants that I actually just got last week, but they're definitely a favorite. They are active pants from Old Navy. I love them. Basically, when I work out, my yoga pants are the ones that look crazy, fun, bright colors, and then I wear like a black tank on top. That's just how I prefer it. I say it's like my version of a mullet, party on the bottom, business on the top. That's kind of how I go. So I love these. I love that the base is black, so it goes with my black tennis shoes and my black tanks, but I love the print. I love how bright it is. They're really comfy. They do have this like mesh detail here at the bottom. This I'm actually not crazy about, the mesh detail, but since it's so little, I can get past it on these. But anyways, really nice. Love the print. They're definitely a favorite. I'll be wearing them all spring and summer. I think they're I'll wear them all year round. What am I saying? These are gorgeous. I love them. Last, I guess technically second to last, is a pair of shoes. They're these shoes from Roxy. There's a story behind these shoes. I bought a pair of shoes pretty much identical to this maybe 2 years ago, and really, really liked them. When I moved into my apartment here, there's a lake behind my apartment, and so there's geese. And when I got my dog and she had to go outside, you know, I'd have to walk her out, but then there was a goose poo everywhere. And I didn't want to keep getting goose poo all over my shoes and tracking it around my apartment, because I do pretty much wear shoes in my apartment. I try to take them off, but I pretty much wear shoes all the time. That's just how I am. But so I didn't want to wear these shoes in my apartment anymore or out and about because the soles were covered in goose poo. So I was on the mission to find shoes like this, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I went one night to Shoe Carnival and was looking up and down the aisles, determined I was going to find another pair of like really comfy slip-on shoes. They're just really bendy. They don't give me blisters. They're actually soft and fuzzy inside, so my feet don't sweat. You'd think your feet would sweat, but they don't. I think it's because it maybe soaks up the sweat, which sounds really disgusting, but if you wore them, you would know what I mean. Like, my foot's not sliding around in there. I'm not getting blisters. I hiccuped. I'm not getting blisters anywhere, so I really, really like them and was looking for a pair like this, but I couldn't find them. I gave up hope. I was just perusing through the clearance, and here they were. on clearance for $25. So I was a very happy camper. They're not, I mean, they're cute shoes. I mean, they're not like the cutest of cute. They're not super, super stylish, but they're really nice to just slip on when I'm lazy or just having a casual day at work and want to be able to just slip on some shoes, not worry about it. That's why I love these. So they're definitely a favorite, and I'm so glad that I found those. And the last thing is my hair. I honestly didn't think my hair would be a favorite this month, but you might have noticed that my hair is slightly a different color. I got it colored at the end of March, so I guess it's still a March favorite. I got it colored in March. I didn't know I didn't love it initially. Initially, when I went in to get my hair colored, I was going for definitely a darker look, more brunette, and this kind of turned out more red, I guess. And this is definitely a different color when I first got it done because I have washed my hair a lot since then, like with dandruff shampoo. That's what they say to use Head & Shoulders if you want to wash out hair color. So it already looks slightly different than when I first got it colored, but it's growing on me. I really do like it. I do think it turned out well. Never would have thought red would look good on me. And I mean, it's not red, but it definitely has those vibes to it. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it has red vibes to it, and I like it. Again, I didn't think I would, but it's grown on me. I think it's good. I think I'll keep it around for a while. That is all I have for you. I will not keep you any longer. This was already a long video. I really try to keep my videos short, so thank you for bearing with me. If you were able to stick around to the end, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below that you were able to watch that whole video. I love you so much. That means so much to me. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.